God, now I know why there's a mod that makes those doors open quicker. Oh. Oh, I can think of a nice security reason why that is the case, you know? Like if people, right, take time to get through doors, then they may stop in front of the door, right? If a door opens really quickly, then you can just walk through, like in a supermarket, for example. But if you have to like put in a key code, or if you have just to wait or whatever until the door starts to open, then yeah, you lose precious seconds if you want to escape. But if you are one of those guards, right, that has, I don't know, like special permission, and gets close to this door, then the door like senses that, right? If you want to open that door, and it immediately just flings open, right? So like the door has two different ways of opening, like a slow mode for everyone, and then a quick mode if there's a guard present, right? So let's say like there's someone running away, right? They are like standing in front of the door. Then I'm like the guard. I'm getting closer and closer and closer and closer. The door does nothing, right? But let's say the guard stood there, managed to get the door, or like, yeah, waited a long time. The door's opening now, and he's getting through. The door's closing now, right? And then it just, yeah, run close to the door, right? Just touch it once or something to establish some contact with the system. And then there's like some immediate opening of it, like some emergency situation. And then you can basically just rush through. If you think about it, that's a nice way of like getting the upper hand when it comes to security reasons. Look at that. Nothing. Oh, and a nice skybox. Wait a minute. That area looks interesting. Alright, can I maybe get down there with a few more stairs? Or like a lift? Or... doesn't look like... Okay, maybe there are more doors opening up in the future. Who knows? But let's just have a quick look, right? And then there's always this like squeaky noise. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's really annoying. As if there's some technicians just trying to get some screws right or something. Now that is a nice one. Finally. Jesus. Of course, and in here I cannot save. You gotta be kidding me. Still can't save. No, I can save. Okay. Doors on... I don't know why it takes so long.
Pathfinder. Interested in the Collective's services?
Depends.
You know who I am.
The Collective makes a point of knowing everything and everyone worth knowing in Helios.
You sound more like information brokers than pirates.
The two aren't mutually exclusive.
Okay, now tell me more about those charlatans.
Who is the charlatan? No one seems to have a straight answer.
The charlatan is our leader and a private individual. Even I haven't seen them in person.
You take orders from a stranger?
I've met representatives, people who speak for the charlatan and carry out their will. Whoever the charlatan is, man or woman, they provide information, care, resources. It's ours. That's enough for me.
Nice. Yeah, what's the Collective?
I'm having trouble nailing down what the Collective is exactly.
Understandable. We aren't one thing. Think of us as a service provider. We cater to our clients' needs.
Even if
Like
that means
T-Mobile.
killing and stealing from people.
Survival is an ugly business. says, Pathfinder, but unlike the outcasts, we aren't governed by hate. If the initiative proved reasonable, I'm sure the charlatan would be willing to work with the Nexus.
It depends on what they think reasonable is, right? Because we actually came here with different order in mind, right? Okay, you're the outcast's rival, then.
What's going on between the collective and the outcasts?
Officially, nothing.
Unofficially?
Everything.
Lines are being drawn, Pathfinder. That's all I can say.
Okay. But nothing concrete or like how that whole conflict came into being. Anyway, yeah, how do I join?
Let's say
Why
I was
do I wanna-
interested in joining your little gang. How would I do that?
You're more high profile than our usual members, but it's up to the charlatan who joins. If you have potential, our leader will reach out to you, usually through a representative.
And then what?
For some, that's it. Others may have to pass a test. It's different for every recruit.
Probably has to do something with me getting
for
rid
your
of some
time.
remnants or something.
Of course, Pathfinder. Of course.
Maybe opening the vault on this planet. Anyway, let's see what else we can do here. Like if there's a they're there for the collective, and then there are some others. Now I can save again. Anyway, then there are some others with the outcasts. So maybe there's another recruiting Solarian, or maybe a Krogan even. That one at the corner looks suspicious. Of course. Huh. Which begs the question, why is a person standing in the corner all of a sudden suspicious? Think about it. I just had this conclusion. Why is that? There's no reason for that. Maybe they just like corners. Okay, wait for contact. No. What if I wanna drink something first? Okay. So then, let's just wait for the contact.
Hey!
Piss off.
You order, you pay.
I said.
They should make it so
look
that
like
they
you're
get the
waiting
money
for
in
someone.
advance if that happens. So, anyway, yeah, cheers.
I've got
Probably
time for a
poison.
drink.
But there's no special drink shake.
Shayna, but you can call me
nice name.
Reyes. I hate code names.
I was expecting someone more Angaran.
The Resistance pays me to supply information, among other things.
So you're a smuggler.
Your man, Venterev, was arrested by Sloan Kelly, leader of the Outcasts. Word spread about what he did to Moshai Sefa. The people are calling for his execution. And Sloan? She's a woman of the people.
Can't quite get the accent. Like it's somewhere in the, I don't know, I would say like Middle East. Something like that. But I could also be wrong by a few countries. It's like somewhere over there. I also thought like maybe it's Russian or something. But it's kind of mean just giving all those peoples, right, like accents which, yeah, come from those areas, because we tend to see people coming from those countries a little different, right? That is kind of a strange thing. Anyway, yeah, my kind of leader, sure. Not how I would put it. Wait a minute. Of the people, good. Yeah, my kind of leader. Yeah, one of the people. The people's person depends on, like, are you just there to please the people, or are you there to help them? Because that can be interpreted in different ways, but yeah, not how I would put it.
Dress it up however you want. She's a criminal.
You work for the Initiative. Sloane was part of the uprising on the Nexus. I doubt she'll give Ven up easily.
Yeah, slow encounter. Okay, that is a little bit over the top, but everyone has a price. Yeah. That's a little bit too sure of myself, but let's just be logical.
Maybe she'll agree to a deal.
Ah, that's the word.
There might be another way to get to Ven. You work Sloane. I'll talk to the Resistance.
How do I contact you if things go south?
Probably at the bar
You
again.
gotta pay.
Keep the change.
How much
Always
did we
do.
put there? Why can't you just pay in advance? That would be sweet. Meet Sloan Kelly in the outpost. So, Yumi Hannon.
What
Do
can
you
I
know
get
anything?
you? Don't say surprise me.
Yeah. Surprise. Oh, come on. Why can't I say I have a drink? Yeah, what's the word around Kadara?
So, what's the latest in Kadara?
The port's on the brink of civil war. The Charlatan and the Collective have been gunning for Sloane's throne. Thought it was all talk until they started killing each other in the Badlands.
You're pretty calm about it.
When you live in a place run by pirates, violence becomes relative. I'm not gonna worry until the shooting's outside my bar.
Interesting. Just get used to it. But anyway, tell me more about Slavia.
How do you feel about Sloane? Do you like her?
I like Sloane fine, but her protection fees can go to hell.
She makes you pay for protection?
Yep, and the price of safety keeps getting higher. Can't complain too much, though. The outcasts are my biggest customers.
Yeah. If you think about it, it's kind of like extortion. These are just fees that are getting higher, right? Like the reason for those fees, right? The safety stuff there. It's kind of questionable, of course. But if they actually give a service in return, then that would be okay-ish. But yeah, the same thing would also kind of apply to the whole housing situation right now. Like in real world, right? Prices are getting higher, and people, right, have to either pay or move, right? Or in this case, or in other ways, face the consequences. In both cases, it's kind of comparable to this extortion. Huh. Really interesting if you think about it.
You mentioned the Charlatan and the Collective.
Yeah, what about them?
Who are they?
Wow, you're new here. No one knows who the Charlatan is. That's kind of the point. He, she, they, whatever, run the Collective. They like to think of themselves as some kind of spy network. But they're just thugs. Might be a little smarter than the outcasts, but no one's got the moral high ground in Kadara.
Interesting. This is not everything for now. I want to know
Thanks for
more.
the gossip.
Part of the job.
Okay, so, yeah, have you tended bar before?
Were you a bartender back in the Milky Way?
Yup.
You like it?
Nope.
So why do it?
It's familiar.
I get that.
When you're surrounded by the alien, it's comforting to do something familiar.
Yeah, sure.
Not a person of many words. Let's get a drink.
Whiskey. Neat.
That's the only way we serve it.
Because they don't have any water. Okay, how many times can you actually get a whiskey?
What can I
from
get
there?
you?
Yeah, another word.
Whiskey. Neat.
That's
Come on,
the
is it
only way we
always?
serve it.
Why did you just go through the whole menu? If there is even one like that. And they should definitely get different cups. Like it's always the same cup. Like a huge shell of some kind. Wait a minute. Yeah, can I? No, there's no dancing mode. That would be so sweet. Wait, can you get behind the bar? Oh, okay. Hey, 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 what's that? A mix of spirits from both Andromeda and the Milky Way. Not all of those items are safe for human consumption. Please drink responsibly. Like, wait, why is there, like, why is there the info of please drink responsibly? Is that some kind of, like, safety text? Because of that? Like, come on, really? Not safe for human consumption. Like, and at that point, it should have ended. No. You have to put, like, external politics in this game again. Just don't, shouldn't do that. Keep it as is. As a creative
Sam, tell me about
creation.
Sloane Kelly.
Before joining the initiative as head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless
Right
record.
with that? No.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
A hothead. Great.
Oh, wait a minute. So this is the outcast recruiter, and the other one was the collective recruiter. Jesus. Interesting. So my guess was right. So there are two factions here, and either I can, yeah, probably have the choice. Take part with the collective or help aid the outcast. I hope there's a third option.
I'm good for it.
Because I kind of like the middle way. Because, like, the reason...
failed us, Sloane remains strong. Stand with her today.
like, I want you for you as
So, the initiative finally found us.
Who says I'm initiative?
Your gear, it's too shiny. I recruit for the outcasts, but something tells me Sloane won't want you.
Nice. Yeah, recruit for... Yeah, she must hate the initiative. Well, this is just an assumption, but a rude...
I'm a Pathfinder, so probably not.
A Pathfinder? Goddess. Thought you were all dead.
Wait, all? Okay. Bad blood with the... Wait, what are you saying for? Okay, so, yeah, bad blood with the collective.
Things seem tense between the outcasts and the collective.
They're a bunch of hypocritical upstarts who hide their dirty tactics behind good business.
See? There's that tension.
Sloane will make quick work of them.
Why hasn't she done so already?
It's not for me to question her methods. Kadera's ours. Nothing's gonna change that.
Okay. Yeah, no. What's your view on
Tell me
Sloane?
about Sloane.
Before the uprising, she was head of Nexus Security. She gave up her position to protect us. We'd be dead if not for her.
Do you know her personally?
She makes it a point to get to know all of her people, which is a lot more than the charlatan can say.
Okay. And what do you stand
What does
for?
it mean to be part of the outcasts?
For most people, it's a sense of security. Something desperately needed in Helios.
You didn't feel secure on the Nexus?
You weren't there during the uprising. It was chaos. And the idiots running things only made it worse. Thanks to Sloane, we have direction. A family.
So you're happy under Sloane?
Yeah, guess I am. Can't say this is what I expected when I signed up in the Milky Way. But I came to Andromeda to be part of something bigger than myself. I have that with the outcasts.
Alright, now, how does someone join you?
Can anyone join the outcasts? Besides me, of course.
Anyone can show interest, but Sloane has final say on who becomes a member.
I'm guessing there's a selection process.
All recruits undergo a series of trials that tests their endurance, loyalty, and intellect.
Interesting. Endurance, loyalty, and intellect. So that's
That's
a
all.
kind of...
See you around, Pathfinder.
They kind of are portrayed as the upright kind of faction. then we got the intriguing in the shadows working kind of action there. Meet Sloan Kelly in the outcast headquarters on Kodana. Yeah. I was checking everything already. Why do I have to do that here? Wait. Are there we nope, it's red. Wait a minute. Can I climb up there? Let's see. It doesn't work. That one works, but that's too high, is it? Yeah. And jump doesn't work right now. For some reason, my biotic implants can't be used. Sorry. No, she's probably done now with the meeting. So, oh boy. Yeah, really late. So, what we do now is something unforeseen. We ended for the day. Yep, that was a short one. Anyway, let's continue on another one. All right, then, toodles. Oh.